sharing their stories. We were talking about are men or women more likely. What about races? I know you hear that stereotype that black folks, we don't do that suicide stuff. From personal experience, my buddy, he was a brother and he did. So, what do you guys experience on that? Suicide and mental crises shows no boundaries on ethnicity, right? No boundaries. You can be black, white, Asian, Hispanic, right?
So the highest rate
As
is in. I'm sorry,
Good.
no, we
Lindsay.
were
You want
probably
to
about to
go?
say the same thing. No, we were probably about to say the same thing. Go ahead.
I was going to say. So the statistics show that white males are at the highest rate of suicide, followed by like your native, like Indian slash Hispanics, and then blacks are actually farther down the list. So we're less likely to die by suicide but still die by suicide if that makes sense. So I don't care what race, gender, age,
Yep.
everybody is susceptible to die by suicide.
Hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. And let me double check and see if we are still back live on here. Once I hit the go live button again. Yep, we're live still again. All right, cool. And we won't keep you guys much longer. I appreciate the conversation everyone's engaged in. This has been a real great conversation and therapeutic. We went to church here for a little bit. Um, the new phrase that's out nowadays, it's okay to not be okay. What does that phrase really mean?
Uh, to me, that phrase means just what we were talking about earlier. Is you're a lot of times we are reacting normally to an abnormal situation, and we have to remember at the end of the day, I don't care if you don a uniform or you work in an office setting, or you're a stay-at-home parent, you're a human being. We can't, our clothes don't take the things that happen to us every day. The beauty of clothes, you could throw that in the washer, send it to the cleaners, and it comes out fresh and clean. But that doesn't happen with us because our brains have a special way of protecting us. Our brains have a special way of exposing those triggers and things like that. So, I often tell people, my granddaddy used to say, don't get fed. So part of the it's okay to not be okay is letting people know what you what's not working for you. Sometimes our departments, as Jataria was saying earlier, people just jump at it too heavy and just like, hey, I got this, I want to do this, I want to do this, and it's not the help that you need. And I tell people when you're in crisis or after a critical incident, you may not know what you need in that instant, but you know it's not working for you. So I like to encourage people to be their own best advocate within their police departments, within their sheriff's offices, their fire departments, wherever you work in law, first responder world, and let them know it's not working for you. Because if they don't know, how are they supposed to know to fix it? Because in our world, two things that we hate is for things to change and for things to stay the same, but we love to complain about it 100%. So if I don't come to you and say, hey, Chief Dale, this didn't work for me last time, when I find crisis, or I'm sorry, when crisis finds me, when trauma finds me again, because that's the nature of our business, nothing's changed. And I'm sitting there with my face all wrinkled up because we love to do that. They don't care about us. But I was like, you have to make them care. You have to make them care because sometimes your situation could be a one off. It's not that they didn't care, it's just they didn't
Mm.
know that was a blind spot that they had. So we have to take time to say it. We have to utilize these services because the more you use them, the better they get. So
Yep.
that's kind of what that statement says to me. And not only do we want people to reach out, we need to do a better job of reaching in. I think pretty much everybody
Mm.
on the panel has said that today. Reach in, call them, like she says, show up. A text is cool, and sometimes that's all people need. But I've had a seasoned detective say to me one time that I checked in person, say, "Do you know I've never had somebody before? I've never had somebody come to me and talk to me. Why? Because they looked at them as that tough person. And we've got to be careful with that."
Got to. Anybody
Thanks,
else want to
Lindsay.
jump in there
I'm
real quick?
gonna
Go
Lindsay.
ahead.
Thank you. When I do my checkpoints, I'm gonna go for that the toughest one. That's probably gonna be the one with the lowest badge number. You're right. You usually look at that person and you'll say, okay, I knew that guy. I work with him. You're absolutely right. You just helped me in my new position. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That
Thank
part,
you.
that part. All right, guys. You know, this was a pretty heady topic today. We try to keep it light a little bit, but I'm going to make this even lighter, and we're going to do a little trivia here for you. In this game, let me get this started here for you. This is Family Game Night, and your category today, guys, is
No, I'm just kidding. Wait, hang on, I got another call. Who this? Oh, hi, Mama.
Who dis? What kind of way is that to answer the phone?
I'm sorry, Mama.
yes, your category today, ladies and gentlemen, is who dis? Who dis? People, real or fictional, who were there when you needed them. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give some facts about a person, and you just tell me when you know who that person is. All right. Who dis? Your name is your buzzer. Just shout out your name, and I will call on you if you know that answer. All right. Everybody think they got it?
I'm so bad at this.
You'll get it. Who dis? Who dis? All right, here we go. Your name is your buzzer. First person number one, born in 1817 in Cordova, Maryland. An escaped slave that became an accomplished writer, orator, and statesman. Best known for his work as an abolitionist. Has the same last name as Catherine Zeta-Jones's husband. Does anyone know who Catherine Zeta-Jones's husband is? Michael Douglas? Douglas?
Okay. Frederick Douglass.
It is Frederick Douglass. Man, trying to give you guys, try to walk you through the fire. Somebody in the chat. Somebody in the chat. Somebody in the chat.
All the way to the end.
Lewis McCall. Who's Lewis McCall?
That's my
Lindsay.
brother, Lord.
That's your brother.
I'm trying
He
to
knew it.
unmute my mic. I'm trying to get in there, unmute my mic. I should
I'm
never
sure you
muted
were.
it. That was my mistake.
I'm sure you were. I'm sure you were. Right? Obed got the
I
point
knew
there.
that. I knew that.
All right. So remember, your name is your buzzer. Person number two. Second in command of an iconic starship. Remember, these people could be real or fictional. Born on the planet Vulcan.
Black. DeMarcus. DeMarcus.
DeMarcus, go ahead. Who's that?
Man,
That's
DeMar-
Spock, right?
That is Mr. Spock. Yes,
there's Mr. Spock.
it is Mr. Spock. All right, you got that point there. All right, cool. See, you guys are figuring it out. Here we go. Person number three, baseball player. Dodgers. Obed.
Jackie Robinson.
Oh, you got it from that. Yes. Jackie Robinson without even. Yes. Remember, these are people that were there when we really needed them. And we really needed him to break that color barrier, right? All right. Person number four, quarterback. Giselle.
I'm not
Deflategate.
going to answer that.
I think DeMarcus jumped in there first, though.
No, you go ahead. I'm not even going to answer that question.
Who was that?
Tom
I'm not
Brady.
even answering it. This is DeMarcus. I'm not answering it.
Lindsay, she got in there. She said Tom Brady, yes. Yes.
Tom Brady
No
gets
thanks.
no love here.
He probably whooping your Cowboys right
Your
now.
team right now.
Oh
He
yeah,
gets
he
no
putting it
love
on
here.
you. He probably putting it on you. I haven't looked at the score, but all right, here's your person number five. Private investigator in the 1970s. Black leather jacket. Crashed through a
Lindsay.
window on a rope. Lindsay.
Oh, on a rope.
Who was that?
I said
Lindsay,
Shaft because
You
said
did say
Black Leather
Shaft,
Jacket.
yes. John Shaft, you're damn right. You got the point with
Where
that.
the Beyonce questions at?
Oh,
I don't know
Maybe
what's
there's a
going
Beyonce
on.
card. I don't know. You don't know none of these, huh? maybe we'll get you caught up. Come on, Jatar. Here, person number 6, born in 1942 in Louisville, Kentucky. Greatest trash talking athlete of all time. Changed his
DeMarcus.
name to reflect DeMarcus.
Of course, that's Muhammad Ali.
It is Muhammad Ali. Yes.
Ah,
Yes.
Play.
Changed his name to reflect his religious beliefs and float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. All right. You got to know your history here, Jatar. I know you're the youngest one here, but you got to know your history. Come on. Person number 7.
Hey,
She was born Arminta Ross in 1822. Escaped slavery in 1849. Worked for the Union Army as an armed scout and spy. Was
Lindsay,
recently, Lindsay.
Harriet Tubman.
It is Harriet Tubman. I was gonna say there recently was a movie made about her. I'm sure you caught that one, Jatar, right?
Lindsay cheating.
You're not Googling, Lindsay, are you? You're not Googling.
No.
Lindsay
Better not be
cheating.
Googling. We disqualify you.
I like trivia. All
right. A few more here for you guys. Person number 8. Crazy hairdo.
Obed.
Consider Obed.
Wow.
See?
I see his face now. It's
You can
blanked
still
on
jump
his
in.
face.
Considered one of the most brilliant minds in history. Nobel Peace Prize in physics.
Oh my God.
Obed.
Obed. Come on, Dr. Obed. Theory of relativity.
Theory of relativity. Wow.
We all know him by one name.
DeMarcus.
DeMarcus.
Albert Einstein. Come on, Obed.
We'll give it to Obed. Yes, it is Einstein.
I see his face and I can't get the name out of my mouth.
Couldn't get the name. All right, so right now we got DeMarcus with 2, Lindsay with 3, Obed with 3, and Jatar. Come on, you're not even on the board. Let's get you on the board. Let's get you on the board. You better sit back down here. We got a few more here. A few more. I'm sure you can get this one. Person number 9, regarded as one of the greatest athletes, male or female, ever. Compton, California.
Lindsay.
Obed.
Lindsay.
Serena Williams.
It is Serena Williams, yes. Yeah, I know you know that one, Jatar, right? Serena?
Leave me alone.
I know
I'm
you
just
know
listen to the
Serena.
music.
She just yes, there is music playing in the background. She
Gotta give
just
her a
retired.
Beyonce question.
Person number 10, born in 1925 in Omaha, Nebraska, with the last name Little.
Obed.
Minister and activist. Who is that? Obed? It is Malcolm X. Tied up with Lindsay and Obed with 4, and DeMarcus, you got 2, and Taylor, come on. A few more here for you. A couple more. At least get on the board. Person number 11, alien raised in Kansas.
E.T.
Obed.
No, that is not E.T. Jatar. Obed, who is that?
That would be Mr. Clark Kent, Superman himself.
It is Superman. Wow. He only needed one clue. All right. If you didn't know, the next one I was going to say, symbol means hope, not a letter in the English language. So that's not an S on his chest, apparently. Loves that yellow sun and faster than a speeding bullet. So I'm sure you would have got it then. All right. Person number 12, Daywalker. Silver
Lindsay.
sword. Lindsay.
Blade.
It is Blade. Ooh-wee.
Let's
Tied
just pit
up.
Lindsay on Jeopardy.
Yeah, I should make y'all answer who is and answer in the form of a question. All right, so this is the last one, and we got tied up between Lindsay and Obin. This is the tiebreaker here. DeMarcus, you got two, so you can't win it. And Jatara, I'm sorry, you
Don't
can't
nobody
win.
need to worry about what I got.
This let's just keep this one here between Lindsay and Obid for the tiebreaker. It's just between Lindsay and Obid, person
Lord.
number 13 for the win.
Now I'm straight.
No pressure. No pressure.
One team in 20 seasons. 8 to 24. Mamba.
Obed. Kobe Bryant.
Obed.
Oh,
It is Kobe Bryant. It is Kobe Bryant, yes. And Obed, it looks like you are the winner. So where is that? It is right. Where'd it go? There you go. Right there. Delayed, but you the winner. I really didn't want to push that button and make you the winner, but couldn't find it.
We're all winners here. We're all winners here. We're all winners.
Well, when no participation trophies here, you know, I'm old school.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
All right, yeah. Hey guys, I appreciate you coming on and talking about this much needed discussion, this topic here. Got a lot of great info. How about some words of wisdom for the viewers and the listeners on the way out? We'll start with you, Jatar.
So my friend Dante Austin, one of the things he was big on was quotes. And one of the quotes that he posted on his social media prior to him passing was, speak even if your voice shakes. And it's so powerful, and I use it to this day now when I'm going out and I'm speaking to people about suicide. Every room that I go into, I'm speaking about Dante Austin and all of his accomplishments, and how although he isn't physically here, he still leaves a big impact on those that he loved and care about. So for those who are listening, for those who are watching, I encourage you all to just live in the moment. Be fully present. If there's somebody you know who is going through something, don't be afraid to reach out and ask them if they're okay. More importantly, self-awareness. Be aware of yourself, invest in some self-care, and overall, just live your life. Live it unapologetically, and I hope that you all take so many things away from this conversation today, and I wish everyone all the best.
Love it. Love to hear that. Thank you for that. DeMarcus.
I'd like to just say, first of all, Dale, thanks for having me on. And I've enjoyed everybody on the panel today. I've really had a great time and learned a few things. I'll just say, just treat people, we say it all the time, like you want to be treated. And then listen. You can listen, like you said, you greet somebody and it's not, the normal greeting, or things seem a little different. Kind of take a little moment of your time and see if you can help someone and go a little further, be available. A lot of time we're all in a hurry, want to get somewhere fast. Like someone else said in the panel earlier today, you want to keep going. Just pay a little attention to people. And just like Sergeant Taylor said as well, invest in yourself, get the training. I'm trying to sign up every training class I can get and trying to find some to take, even if I got to pay for it for myself, so I can be better in my job, better to my family and anyone else that may need help, and also help myself. Just be available for everybody.
That part right there. Be available. Lindsay.
Like I already said earlier, like be your own best advocate. Let people know what's not working for you, and also, listen to what's not being said. Also, a lot of times people leave things out, and we have to, if you're in tune with the person, and you can kind of read the lines. And sometimes, in a room full of people is not the time to have that conversation. But there's nothing wrong with taking them aside, because if we're going to go out on the street and deal with people and tell them how they're not living their lives right, we should be able to do the same thing to the person next to us, especially if you depend on that person every day to save your life and to have your back. And we've just got to be there for one another. And like I said earlier, we got to do a better job about reaching in, because sometimes people are just waiting for that simple question of, how are you doing?
How are you doing? Exactly.
Hmm.
Obed.
Yeah, Dale, thanks for having me on, and I'm, had a great time with all the guests here today. Make sure, family, you're reaching out to someone, whether it's a therapist, whether it's a coach, whether it's family, whether it's a pastor or your next door neighbor, whoever it is. Make sure you're reaching out to somebody, because reaching out for help is a sign of strength. It is a sign of strength, ladies and gentlemen. It is a sign of strength. Okay, it is not weakness. And if we're going to get rid of this stigma that's associated with seeking help, it's got to start with each and every one of us. And here I am, like I said, I'm telling you, I'm a normal ESPN college football watching guy, and I have no problem saying that I've sought therapy, and it was one of the best things I've ever done for myself. Make sure you guys do, what you can do to help yourself too. Again, it's a sign of strength, not weakness. That's all.
Sign of strength, not weakness. And remember, on the crawl there, the National Suicide Hotline, if you do need that lifeline to go out and talk to somebody, they are available 24/7. So make sure you get that. All right, guys, I appreciate you coming on. Don't go anywhere. I will be back in 2 and 2. Be back here in a minute. Hey, guys, that was a great show today. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Hope you guys got something out of it today. Yes, we had some fun today, right? Let me bring up a couple comments on the way out. We got Toya Sanford. Says, hey, Dale, she submitted some angry emojis, one in lieu of the like and caring ones, trying to show some love for us and the panel. So thank you for that. We had some fun today. Thank you, guys. Hey, remember, like and subscribe to the Black Blue Podcast for more content like this. Today was a good topic, some therapy for me. We went to church today. It is Sunday, like I said. I appreciate everyone that participated in the show, the panelists, you out there on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and on LinkedIn. Thank you, everybody. My name is Dale. As it says right there, this is Black and Blue Podcast. Like it says right there, Black and Blue. Till next time, I'm out. We'll see you.